Hi everybody, I am back from InstructureCon last week, and you'll notice the subtitle of this, Why Do I Care? Well, hopefully we'll answer that for you, okay? There's a lot of changes coming to Canvas. Some stuff is being updated, some new things are coming out, and yes, some things are going away. So what we want to do is provide as little disruption as possible, give you a heads up, let you know in advance what stuff is coming, all right? So the first thing is the Teacher app. This actually is already available. You can go download it right now for your phone, for your tablet, you know, Apple, Android, any of those. You can do that. It's replacing the Canvas app for teachers. They basically taken the Canvas app, split it, left the student stuff, and then the teacher stuff they've put in the Teacher app. By the way, they've also folded in the SpeedGrader. In fact, you can't get the SpeedGrader anymore. It's been removed from all the stores. All of that functionality is in your Teacher app. What they've tried to do is get rid of a lot of the bloat, make it very lean, very nimble. It's not designed to create a course from scratch. If you're going to do that, go to your computer and do it. What they want to do is to make it very quick, very nimble, basically all of your course maintenance, okay? So you need to grade stuff, you need to send out an announcement, you need to go fix question 3 because you forgot the word not on your quiz, anything like that, your quick things that you have to do every day to keep the course running, all of that is built into this Teacher app, and hopefully find it a lot quicker and easier to work with stuff, okay? All right, next up is the gradebook. This is available, but it's available on request. It's available to demo. So if you want to use it, and I'd really encourage you to, just simply shoot us an email and let us know what courses you want it turned on for. And very important, it's not a commitment. If you try it and you decide you hate it, you're allowed to toggle back and forth between the gradebooks, okay? But shoot us an email, we'll turn it on. There's a lot of stuff that's new in it. I think the thing that most people are excited about, because this is what we got the most complaints about, is navigating in the gradebook. I've heard horror story after horror story of people who had to scroll all the way over to find the assignment. It took them 10 minutes just to get their column lined up. The nice thing is now you can sort, you can filter, you can arrange your rows and columns, you can filter the content that's inside of there. You can make that gradebook much easier to navigate. One other feature that I want to draw your attention to that's in that's real nice is the Message Students Who feature, and that simply means you can automatically from your gradebook say something like message students who didn't turn in this assignment yet or who got under a certain grade and send a message directly to those students, okay? All right, next up are Blueprint courses. Now what are Blueprint courses? They're basically a master course or a master course shell. What it allows you to do is create, for example, 5 different versions of English 101 with 5 different teachers. You can create the same course and then push it out to all 5 shells. Or perhaps what you might use it for more commonly is, like the engineering department decides we want this content to go into every single engineering course that we do. Okay, so you can take that, you create it in one course, and you push it out to all the different courses. What makes it great is then if you decide to make changes down the road, you can simply make the changes into the Blueprint course, hit sync, and it will make all those changes simultaneously in all those courses. So for those of you who have any interest in that, I know that was a very quick overview, contact us, we'll be happy to walk you through it and show you how it works. All right. Next up, assessments or quizzes. The reason we're going to touch quickly on this is because it's not coming out for 6 months. It is a from the top down, complete overhaul, completely new interface, new types of questions, new ways of doing stuff. You know, if it works the way that it was previewed, that's always a huge if, but I think this is great. You know, for example, you can have new types of questions, different ways of doing stuff like outcomes and question banks. Hopefully it'll be a lot quicker and a lot easier for you. But again, we're just giving you the heads up. They're just doing their beta testing on what's hopefully the final version of this now. They're saying early 2018. All right, and the last thing to talk about is Canvas hacks. And that is simply some ways that are not built into Canvas, but that you can make your life easier. We're going to roll some of these out. I think one of the ones we're going to roll out real quickly, because I know a lot of people have complained about this, is the due dates. There's actually a hack for that. You can take your course information, download it into a spreadsheet, make all of your changes in one pass, like due dates and number of points, upload it back to your class, and you do the whole thing in one pass and one sitting. Much easier way of doing it, okay? The one we're going to do now is rearranging your course cards. And what that means is on your dashboard, you have your course cards and you already know, hopefully, how to change the name, how to change the color, how to put a picture in the background. But what you can't do is rearrange those courses. So take those 2 courses that you teach all the time and move those up to the top. Now you can, okay? So I need everybody to say hocus pocus or abracadabra or Tim is awesome. Poof, there we go. All right, so you can now rearrange your course cards. You're welcome. All right, we're going to roll some more of these out. Hopefully you'll find these to be a huge help for you and just make your life a little bit easier as you go through. And before we go, swag. Okay, I got tons of it. I grabbed it by the fistful as I went through the tent. So if you want some swag, shoot me an email, give me a call. I got all sorts of stuff. You want papers, pens, Post-it notes. Okay, you want a cell phone fan, aviator glasses, deck of cards, whatever the heck this thing is, you know, thermal lunch bag, whatever. Shoot me an email, call me. I'll be happy to either run it by, you can come pick it up, I'll drop in the interoffice mail, whatever, but I'd love to get some of this stuff out to you guys, okay? Having said that, hopefully you'll have a great last 2 weeks of the quarter. We're still here. Don't forget we're still here over summer break too, but if we don't talk to you between now and then, have a great summer and we'll see you in fall.